Hello, welcome to Art Bytes from the Marianna Kistler Beach Museum of Art. My name is Kim Richards, an education assistant at the museum, and today I'd like to introduce you to Tree, Kansas, an acrylic painting by Joan Backes. First, let me introduce you to our artist. Joan Backes was born in Wisconsin and grew up there. She attended the University of Iowa for her Bachelor's of Arts degree, the University of Missouri, Kansas City for her master's, and has a Master's of Fine Arts from Northwestern University. And she has taught in universities in the United States. She hasn't limited her creativity to North America. While pursuing her focus of nature and culture and art kind of intersecting, she has traveled the world. She has been a visiting artist in Finland and Nova Scotia and Chile. She's also has permanent installations in Germany, Sweden, Nova Scotia, and Thailand. She lives in the United States and has studios in New York and Providence, Rhode Island, and will work on location internationally as well. And she remembers spending time in the treed areas of Wisconsin and collecting clay from the soil to take back to her house to make things with. So it's no surprise that her work would be focused on nature, whether it be clouds or trees. In 2000, she started focusing on trees and looking at them. And I want to talk a little bit about how she uses the tree in her artwork. She does do the bark paintings like we're going to focus on with today's piece, but she also does bark rubbings, and she'll install them and to look like a forest of many trunks of trees. She also will work with the leaves of trees. She will have installations of falling leaves or a carpet of leaves. She'll make small models of trees and group them together. She will also make larger structures that you can walk into out of cardboard and paper, but again, materials that you would get from trees. She also uses limbs and branches to create structures that you can experience and walk through. Like this structure here. This was an exhibition at the museum, at the Beach Museum in 2013 and 2014. Called Where the Heart Belongs. And Backes was at K-State and did a few workshops, worked with some children and talking about her work with the environment and trees. And while there, she also located a tree on campus close to the museum that she would paint. And that is our featured piece today, Tree, Kansas. Backes refers to the two different technical levels of her painting. That when you look at her pieces from far away, they're very representative. But when you get closer, you can see the abstractness of them. And it's true, when you look at her pieces from far away, there's almost this scientific approach to the painting. It's very photographic. You think you're looking at a photograph, but as you get closer and kind of look more closely at the lines and kind of get lost in the detail, you can see how she's created this texture with details or with the lines and the shading. But just like her work has two different levels to it, so does the concepts of her work. I like this quote from Backes. To me, it's about beauty first. I'm hoping that people come toward a piece and find something that they enjoy and like. And then maybe they'll start thinking about the environment, about why I'm creating that work. So there's two levels to looking at her work conceptually as well. She wants you to be drawn to it. As you see a piece that you find beautiful or interesting, you kind of capture that or look at that detail, but then think about it some more. Think about the larger picture. What is she trying to say? Why trees? What might she be saying about trees in the environment? And so spend some time thinking about why this tree. Thank you for joining us today for Art Bytes, and come back again.